One of the most common mistakes I see for new people in Excel is to select one column and then try to filter that one column, not knowing that all of the other columns are going to be jumbled up in the process. So when you're filtering, you want to make sure that you filter all of the columns, not just one. Let's go into Excel to see how these both work. Before, I told you that one of the most common mistakes I see in Excel is to filter one column and not all of them at once. If I select column E and I try to filter that, I'll go largest to smallest. It automatically gives me a warning because it knows that I should be expanding the selection. If I continue with the current selection, I have just sorted all of the information in that column, but none of the days and the other data has been filtered with it. So all of our data is now scrambled. Let me undo that. The key to filtering is to select anywhere in the header row and then click filter. Excel automatically assigns these little filter drop-downs so that we can filter everything at once instead of not just one column. So I just filtered shares by descending order, and we can see that everything got filtered, not just one column. So although the error message did pop up and it would have prevented us from making that mistake, I have seen in Google Sheets and I think some older versions of Excel where it doesn't automatically give you that error. So just be careful that you're filtering all of the columns and not just one. So with filtering, in addition to just sorting by ascending and descending order, we can actually we can create essentially a view of only the data that we want to look at. So let's say we wanted to go into 2018 and just look at May. All of the data is filtered and I'm only looking at May of 2018. Let's say I wanted to look at only Facebook. Excel has added another filter and I'm only looking at May 2018 in Facebook. To undo the filter, we can click this button again up here or press clear. Now let's try to find the number of days that we had views greater than 100,000. If I come into views and I click the filter button, instead of sorting it, we're going to create a number filter that looks for values greater than and type in 100,000. If we look way down at the bottom, we can see 379 out of 1460 were days that had greater than that number. So we know that these are some of our best days in our data set. Let's clear that out. Let's look at the number of days where we had likes that are greater than 10,000. If we look down at the bottom, we can see 142 out of 1460 had likes over 10,000. So again, great days. There's another cool feature of filters which allows you to look for the top 10 values inside any of your filters. Let's start by narrowing it down to Facebook only, and then looking for the top 10 views within Facebook. I'll go to number filters and then top 10, and look what happens. There's actually nothing returned here. So while you may think this is an error, it's actually trying to find the top 10 values in your entire data set and then filtering out those that are only Facebook. So if we undo that and we go to top 10, we'll see that all of our top 10 are in YouTube. Let's filter out the ones that happen only in 2018. So we'll remove 2017 and we'll see that 5 of them happened in 2018, 5 happened in 2017. So the top 10 feature within filters is cool, but just make sure you know that it's trying to look for the top 10 in your entire data set.